What's up, my friends? Welcome to the show. Another episode of My World. So, have you ever had what I call the journey of self-reflection? Meaning, we're going to get deep. How many of you guys or girls or women really get into deep thought about where you've been, what you've been through, where am I going, what do I want out of life? And that always changes. I remember for the longest time, it's always been about cars. I always wanted a Corvette. I had plenty of muscle cars and sports cars and all that stuff. But I've always wanted just a Corvette to do whatever. And even that's starting to change. I'm more about wanting experiences. That's why I'm getting into the gardening. Always put off the gardening. I knew someday I would, but it's more of a when the time is right. And this year, for some reason, I'm making the time right. But a lot of you guys and girls, because everybody's moving so fast in this world, needs time to ask yourself the hard questions in life. So stay with me. Meaning, how and what have I learned in my past, all those years I've been alive? I'm still alive. How can I use all that knowledge to where I really want to be? And how do you know where you really want to be? Think about it. Doesn't all happen at once. Get a piece of paper and write things down. I break things up as 1, 2, and 3 year goals. And that's what I mean by everything always changes. Because I had a buddy who wanted to live on a boat, but just have it docked, but just live on a boat. And then his ultimate dream, and I think even that changed, was, I guess, to sail around the ocean on a boat. And that was his life. Great, awesome. He got the boat. He did what he had to do. What he didn't realize was nobody else shared in that dream. He couldn't find anybody. I remember him telling me, nobody wants to go out. The boat sits there. I could take it out every once in a while. The same thing, a lot of us have that problem. But that's okay. You don't have to make it such a huge dream in your life. It can just be a segment of the day. Meaning, like I said, I don't need a Porsche. Love one. Maybe I'll get an old IROC that looks good and just keep it in the driveway, and I can drive it on nice days and Fridays and take the T-tops off and let the locks flow in the wind. Who knows? Crank up the AC/DC. Who knows? Put in the Starship CD. I mean, just blare it and just cruise and enjoy the moment. How many of you people, seriously, how many of you actually enjoy a moment? And I'm not talking just music. Like I said, the zone. How many of you guys get in the zone? Because I don't hear a lot of people getting in the zone. In anything. What really makes you tick? What brings the heart up? What gets you excited? What brings so much enjoyment that you're not going to forget it for the rest of the week? That type of stuff. Me? In a convertible, just putting the windows down, smelling the farms. I know it might be gross to some people, but smelling the farms on the way home. I know in the fall, people burning wood and it lofts through the car, and you got the tunes on and you're crushing life at that moment. It's awesome. It really is. To me, at 57 years old, That's what life's about. Gathering those moments in time. The reflection thing, I like to reflect. I like to think deep about what I've done, where I can improve, what I've been through. How can I use that pain to help me? As you can see in some of the videos. But I know a lot of people, they get, I guess, ashamed. I'm not going to talk to myself. I'm not going to, whatever. They think getting too deep is not manly or something. I don't know. But it's more about, I use it as, how can it help me? That's what I use it for. Everything in this life is about learning and experiencing. And it's just, that's the way I use my life. But I tell you, the reflection, I love to look at old photos. I don't do it enough. I like certain songs that remind me of family and good old times, and just breaking it down and saying, boy, those were great times. Even though you can't go back, I wish you could. You can still create brand new times. Takes some planning, some accomplishing, but still, you can do it. So yeah, get into thinking deep and just enjoying yourself. Not literally, but go for walks. Plan a day, plan the future. Never stop planning for the future. That's for sure. Say to yourself, where do I want to be in a year? What do I want to accomplish by next month? Not enough people do that. A lot of people think reflecting on the old days is something bad. I don't know. I don't agree. It's all about learning. The more you learn, the wiser you become. You might even pick up some life lessons to learn. And what makes me laugh, not everybody has to learn everything at once, but there are people out there, even older people like me, that don't even know what the hell life lessons are. And I go, you're a lost cause. You're in your own world, you're a dinosaur. That's fine. Live and enjoy your life. That's what I tell a lot of the old guys, even older than me. I said, don't change. Do it. Be who you are. Just make sure every single day you're enjoying yourself. That's it. If you don't want to learn, if you don't want to listen, if you don't want to accomplish anything, go home, have yourself crack open a beer, watch TV. If that's what does it for you, do it. As long as you're enjoying this, looking forward to something. Because, the more you reflect on what's happened to you, you never know what kind of ideas might pop in your head for the future. The more you think about it, the more stuff will come up. That's why I say write everything down. Put it on the door. Put it on the fridge. Plan things out. Like, for instance, I made a commitment. I'm going to try like hell. I want to get down to, might not know where this is. Steven knows. I want to get to Revere Beach and have Kelly's roast beef at least once a year for the rest of my life. I want to wait in line, grab a seafood plate, maybe a roast beef, sit on the wall and watch the ocean and fight off they're not crows, seagulls. And just feel the cool air coming in and the reminiscing about all the good times I had down there. And just relive those moments, because that's important to me. Because I know I'm not going back there. I'm not going to live the 80s anymore, as much as I'd love to. Boy, what I could accomplish if I knew now what I should have known then. Little things like that. Get on the bike as much as possible. Exercise. You don't have to become too infatuated with stuff, but just living for the day. That's what I call it. Work doesn't give a shit about you. You're a number. Unless, even if your family, yeah, they care a little bit more, but still, you're just a number. And I realize that. I have great bosses, especially if they're watching. But still, awesome. Just get something done this year, guys. Do something good for yourself. Take a trip. Stay healthy. Ask that girl or guy out, whatever you want to do. Enjoy yourself. Keep moving forward. Thanks for watching.